G'day guys, Tyrant here again today, and today is Funko Fridays. Now I'll be doing something a little bit different today as I haven't done a Star Wars Funko Pop review yet, and I thought the best way to start this is from the Star Wars movie moments, the Death Star Duel between Ben and Darth Vader. Today we're going to be getting into these two pops here, and I really can't wait because it's probably one of my favorite. Yeah guys, out of all these ones here, this is probably my favorite one, other than the Cloud City duel between Luke and Vader. And I do like the Cantina face-off as well. I'm hoping to get more of these down the track. They are quite expensive here in Australia, but yeah, I really can't wait to get more of these because I really think they're iconic pieces from the movie. Also guys, we do have a bad lighting in the house. I'm staying somewhere else at the moment, so I don't have my current lighting like I usually do in my own house, so it's a bit glary on the box. And it doesn't actually help that there's an extra bubble clam shell inside here as well, adding more reflection off the box itself too. Also guys, I do have a fish tank here that will be murmuring in the background, so hopefully it doesn't distort the audio too much. I'm sure this video will turn out okay. Now in my Funko Pop videos, I do, for those that don't know, pop culture behind the pops themselves, and today I'll be doing a little small video on this scene here. Alright guys, for those that don't know, Star Wars, A New Hope. Everyone knows this film, even if you aren't a Star Wars fan. The movie that started it all. There are plenty of iconic scenes from this movie.
Yes, I bet you have.
But today we are talking about a specific scene. A scene where Ben and Darth Vader have a lightsaber duel. To a lot of us Star Wars fans, this would be the first time we would see a lightsaber duel between a Sith and a Jedi.
I've been waiting for you, Obi-Wan.
While it's a lot more slow paced compared to other duels from modern Star Wars movies. This scene is still a classic battle between good and evil, and is my most favourite scene from Star Wars Episode 4. From the epic lightsaber sound effects to Darth Vader's famous words.
The circle is now complete. When I left you, I was but the learner. Now I am the master.
Then as Ben turns to Luke, accepting his fate, sacrificing himself as Vader makes his last strike. No! Leaving audiences in awe as Ben's body disappears into nothing, leaving nothing but a cloak on the ground. This is a truly amazing scene, and is one of my top 5 favourite Star Wars scenes of all time. Alright, so I'm going to talk about the box. As you can see here, it's just Star Wars, so nothing special going on. Just a black colour here with some grey graphics, as you can see. The logo of Star Wars there. On the back here, I showed that just briefly before, but we do have multiple different movie moments from Star Wars, and some of these are quite iconic. The least iconic one I can think of is probably the escape pod landing. You know, I think the other ones are definitely iconic parts of the film, and if you're a big Star Wars fan, you definitely recognize these other ones here too. But anyway guys, this is what we got today. I'm going to open this up today and show you the content inside. Now this should be noted before we get into the actual pops, this is actually a piece from the movie and inside the Death Star here. They've actually done this in a cardboard cutout, which they put in the back of the box. So when you put the pops down, which I'll do now, you know, it sort of gives like a backdrop to the pops themselves and the piece. It's kind of cool, I guess. It's only cardboard, so you know, there's nothing to really review about this. And mine stay inside the box, guys. You can't actually see it that well through, as I said, this clamshell piece and the plastic of the box itself. If you were to take these out, you could probably display this in the background if you wanted to, or someone probably was a bit more imaginative and could make their own. I don't know, but it does give a extra touch to the scene itself. Alright guys, we're actually going to look at the piece itself. Alright guys, when it comes to Star Wars, this is probably one of the most iconic pieces from Star Wars Episode 4. As Vader does challenge Ben to a lightsaber duel, and Ben offers himself up spiritually and departs from the world. As everyone knows, that scene where he just vanishes to nothing and his clothes just fall down to the ground. And as a fan of Star Wars, anything to do with Vader, I'm always going to be amongst it because I love Vader, as I'm sure a lot of people do. And I really think this is a really iconic piece, guys. Now these two pops are bobbleheads, and they come on this nice little piece of tile here with the Star Wars logo on the front there. And I just tried to see if they could come off, and they won't, guys. They're pretty much stuck on there pretty well. And I love these bobbleheads. I'm a big fan of bobbleheads. Like, I just can't get enough of the bobbleheads. But as you can see there, if we can see, Vader is in that nice gloss black, and his head's just making me laugh at the moment. But yeah, guys, I really like what they've done here with Vader. As you can see there, really nice. Lots of details on there. Yeah, guys, they've done a really good job on the actual pop itself. As you can see, guys, he's got the cape, as Vader does have, and there's the back of the helmet. Alright, so now we'll move on to Ben. And everyone knows that Ben is actually Obi-Wan Kanobi. He's just aged, you know, time has gone by. And he's wearing that similar sort of Jedi gi, or cloak, if you want to call it that he was wearing in the first 3 films. He sort of wore that sort of style as well. They've done a really good job on the face. I really love how they've done all the aging. And they put a beard there too, you know. I'm going to give photos on the side there so you can see, as always. I'll give you a bit of a back view. As you see there, guys, he's also wearing a hood. But one thing I did notice, guys, and this is a muck-up, and there's actually a hood here. So yeah, guys, as you can see there, he's got a hood there, but he's also wearing the hood there. So I think they might have screwed up the cast there, and they probably used the body for something else maybe, or they've designed it, and they've actually added extra hood on the top there. So that's a bit of a funny point to make there. So we're going to talk about the actual rating here and what I'm going to give this piece. Everything was colored very well, guys. Everything was just well put together. Now I already have a few Darth Vader pops already, and this one is very well painted. There's no scuff marks, there's nothing wrong with the actual pop itself, and that goes for Ben too, guys. Everything is well painted here, and the only little flop I could find on it is that double hood. Obviously it's not one piece, guys. The head and the body are 2 separate pieces, and they probably just forgot to take the hood off the actual cloak itself. It's nothing too drastic to worry about. I just thought I'd pick it out there and show you guys that they did forget to do that. I just found it funny, to be honest. For my own personal collection, guys, everything came very well done. I found no defects on the actual pops themselves. I'm going to give this a 4.5 out of 5, guys. And for Funko's efforts for representing Star Wars as Funko Pops, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5, guys. This is a really nice piece, I find. And it's definitely one of my favorites out of these movie moments. And such an iconic scene from Star Wars, guys. And I really enjoy it. But yeah, guys, that's the Star Wars movie moments Death Star Duel Funko Pop review done. And I'm hoping to do more of these movie moments in the future too. So I just enjoy them. I really think they're really well done, really well put together. As a Funko collector, I just enjoy them. I think they're epic. But anyway, guys, that's it for me today. If you really like this pop review, I know it was a short one because it was just a singular piece. And if I was to do the whole set of these movie moments, it'd just take too long. So we're going to do them separately over time. And I will hopefully get into more Star Wars ranges in the future, as I have a ton of them already. I just got to get a few more to complete the collections and stuff like that. Yeah, guys, that's my first ever Star Wars review done, and hopefully you enjoyed it. If you want to give me a like, or you really enjoyed it enough to subscribe, that's your choice. And that is Funko Fridays done for the week, and I'll bring you something different next week. So yeah, guys, for all you collectors out there, keep on collecting, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, Tyrant out.